Hello, my name is John Wilson. In this tutorial, I'd like to discuss how to briefly search through GIL-Find to find the sources that you need. Uh, the first thing you'll see is if you're a returning faculty, staff, or student, GSW member, is that GIL-Find looks drastically different. And the reason why is because it's undergone a facelift, and so there's unique features that you haven't seen before. So it's not quite the same as it used to be. Now, if you're a new student or new faculty or staff, this is a perfect time to come in because you don't have to relearn anything about GIL-Find. So, to get to the GIL-Find site, let's go to gsw.edu, the Georgia Southwestern State University homepage. And once here, we'll look in this blue banner, and as you can see, these tabs here I'm highlighting, about academics and missions. We're looking for the library tab, and when we when we put our cursor on library, you'll see sub-menus appear, and we can either access GIL-Find by clicking on the library page or just simply clicking on the GIL-Find tab. For this tutorial though, let's click on the library page. So here we are at the library page, and so all the resources that are available to us for research purposes you can find on this page, such as ILLiad, right? GIL-Find, subject guides, and contact information in case you need to contact circulation about book issues or if you want to contact me for a research session. Getting back to GIL-Find, if we look underneath the picture of the James Earl Carter Library at useful links, which I've just highlighted, you'll see GIL-Find and Galileo. Let's click on the GIL-Find link. So here we are in GIL-Find. What you'll notice different about GIL-Find is if in the past you've had to use your 913 number and you've had to create a unique PIN. Now this can be problematic in this day and age because all of us have multiple usernames and passwords, so we want to simplify this. So what we've done is we have just used our GSW credentials to access GIL-Find. So if you want to log into your GIL-Find account, simply type in your GSW username and your password that you're currently using to access your computer on campus. So let's go to sign in, which is highlighted up here in the upper right. And let's click on GSW students, faculty staff login, and just the first part of that GSW email address, john.wilson for me, and whatever your password may be. Click login. That's it. Your name should appear right up here in the upper right hand side where my name's highlighted here. Your name should be there once you log in. If it's not, contact me, john.wilson@gsw.edu. I'll get you rolling. So let's do a basic search. Let's say that we are interested in reading, we'll say we're taking an American literature course and we need to read The Sun Also Rises by Ernest Hemingway. Okay? So what we can do is we can either type in the author's name, or we can type in the title of the book, and in this case I'm going to type in Sun Also Rises. Okay, hit search. So here we are, The Sun Also Rises by Ernest Hemingway. So as you can see, it's available at the James Earl Carter Library in the main collection. The library is broken into different collections. That's how it catalogs books into different categories. So if you ever are confused by what main collection is or where it may be located, please speak to a front desk assistant. We'll be glad to show you how to get to that section, and we'll be glad to assist you in getting that book. So this is the call number right here. We know that it's the main collection, which is upstairs. In the PS section, this is alphanumeric, Library of Congress coding system. So we'll find the PS section alphabetically, and then we'll follow the numbers. You can click on Virtual Browse, and you can see what books are on the shelf beside it, so you can see other Ernest Hemingway stories or criticism, right? So here we have The Old Man and the Sea, the Nick Adams stories, Give Us This Valley. Just interesting books that are surrounding it. Like here we have Reading The Sun Also Rises. So if we were to click on this, since we're taking a literature class, you'd probably want to examine what the novel's about. This would be some criticism from Mark D. Baldwin. So you could check that one out too, and it can aid you in understanding the novel better if you would like that kind of assistance. Okay, so I think that's a pretty unique feature of GIL-Find. Now let's look at how to get a book from the USG. Okay, let's say that we want to get a book by Ken Bruin. Ken Bruin is a current crime writer. Okay, I love his work, and I know for a fact that GSW does not have any of his titles or fiction currently in stock. Okay, so if we do a Ken Bruin search, what you'll find is only a critical survey of some of his detective fiction, which is not what I'm looking for. I'm actually looking for his fiction. Okay, so what can I do to get one of his books? I could go to Amazon and pay for it, or I could just simply go to the search scope where it says Georgia Southwestern State University right here. See where I'm at? Click that down arrow beside Georgia Southwestern State University and select University System of Georgia. Click on it, and so now your search scope has widened from one institution, which is this one here, to over 20 within the university system. Okay, so let's hit search. Now we have 19 results, and The Killing of the Tinkers. This sounds pretty interesting. So I want to get The Killing of the Tinkers. I would just click on the title here, okay? And if I do that, what you'll see is that our library does not have this item. What we do is we put that in there because we want you to get the item as quickly as possible. So if by some reason you overlooked it and you do a USG search and it shows up in our system, you can go and still get it and not have to wait 4 to 5 business days for it to arrive through GIL Express. Now if we don't have it, to request it, you would just simply go right here to More USG Libraries, GIL Express Request, and click that link. And it's going to show you another institution that has it, Georgia Southern. It's going to show you that it is available. Okay, if it wasn't available, you wouldn't get the green light to go ahead and go for it. Click on Georgia Southern. And now we're just going to wait for the information to emerge. There we go. So once we see it, we see that the policy, it is available for a 28-day loan through GIL Express. Okay, so you get to keep the book for 28 days. There's 2 renewal periods, so you have the potential of keeping a book for 84 days. Very generous. To get that book, you would just simply click on the request button right there. Okay, so you see where it says request options. I'm highlighting it. And you see request, click on request. For pickup institution, and everywhere you see an asterisk, that needs to be filled out. So pickup institution, we want to make sure it's Georgia Southwestern. Now these currently are in alphabetical order. However, our college is the longest college in the system, so it'd be very easy to find it, right? So just look for the longest one. There it is. Georgia Southwestern. Pickup library, James Z. Carter, that's correct. And if in case it's a book that you need for an assignment that's due tomorrow night, if you think that magically adding a little message will work, by all means do so. Okay. And then hit request. Alright, that's it. You've just ordered a book through the USG system. Within 4 to 5 business days, that book will arrive here on campus at the library, and we will send you an email as soon as it gets here. Just come down to the library and pick it up. Be sure to bring your ID so we can identify you, okay? Thank you.